What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Geordie and welcome back to F1 24. Yesterday we did a video returning to the game, and as I said, I would be doing a live stream on the multiplayer of this game today. I don't know whether I'll be doing one tomorrow. We'll see how much I enjoy this one today, but yeah, as you guys know, I hated this game. I still played it because it's an F1 game. Like, I don't hate it, right? But I hate it in comparison to other Formula 1 games. So let's get this stupid purple bright tint off my face and start looking for a lobby. Why not? Let's see who's even online. I haven't even checked before I even started the stream. So there might be nobody. But everybody, North America, let's go anywhere. No, that's it. There's only Americans playing this game. That's crazy. No European servers. So is there any near... Unfortunately, that's in Portugal, so we just missed out on that. It's got to be a near full lobby that we don't have to wait for, I hope. I don't know, man. I think this one... There was one that was nearly finished. I think it was this one, the one at Portugal. So, yeah. Here we go, then. Oh, God, I am not looking forward to playing this, but in a way I am. You know, I got weird feelings towards this game now. As we found out in the video that we did yesterday, the handling is quite similar, and to be fair, against the AI, it's still atrocious. It's definitely one of the worst, if not the worst, but against other players, it will be a better experience. I'm here and I can't play because I don't have F1 24 because I don't want it. Yeah, I mean, if you watched my video yesterday, you would know that the handling isn't actually that bad anymore. Obviously, because they patched it to oblivion, and it is actually quite close to F1 25, but the AI is still atrocious, and I didn't even complete the race that I did. I just quit it. So, yeah, multiplayer should be different, though, in a way. Though I have already spoken on the issues with F1 24's multiplayer as a ranked player every year. Basically, because it was so difficult to even make a mistake, right? Like, all the races were just like the races against the AI. It was just DRS trains for days, and it was only like the really bad players that were losing distance. Otherwise, it was just a train the whole way around. I was just doing some races and I won for once. This guy was terrible. I had a 2-second gap by the second lap. Wow. Is that on F1 23 or 25? I do kind of like this music. I do. I think it's this one that has the weird high-pitched noises in the middle that I didn't like. I don't think it suits a Formula 1 game at all. But it definitely grew on me as the time went on. Like, they're good, but, you know, compared to what we had in F1 23, it was very jarring. But I wouldn't mind if they brought this back. If they brought it back alongside the more orchestral stuff that Ian Livingstone does for the F1 games, then, yeah, that'd be great. I think this is done by a guy called Lapalux. I don't know why they completely changed the style of the F1 music in this game. I think they were just trying to make it, like, look different in a way, but then the menus were all the same as well as as F1 23, right? The cars looked the same. Like, the handling was totally different. The AI was totally different. We got new updates to the driver career mode, but at the end of the day, even if it was a good game, it doesn't look much different from 23 or 22, so, like, why would people buy it? That's the issue with sports games. They kind of look the same every year, so, you know, you got to change the menus. FIFA had a huge issue with it from... Yeah, this is the noise that I think is really annoying. But yeah, FIFA had a big issue with it, because the menus of FIFA 14 up to FIFA 19 all looked the exact same. They just had different colours, right? They were different games, right? Like, FIFA 14, 15 and 16 are all on a completely different engine to 17, 18 and 19, but they had all the same bloody menus. So as soon as you got on... I remember, because I played, the last one I played was FIFA 15, and then I went to FIFA 19, and I saw the same menus, and it was just worse. It was just ugly, really ugly. Then, you know, happily FIFA 22 came out for PS Plus, and then I bought FIFA 23 because it was the last FIFA anyway. But hopefully we can use the V-Carb. Probably not, though. I imagine a lot of people are going to be using it. I mean, doesn't seem to be somebody there, so we might actually be able to use the V-Carb. But yeah, besides that annoying noise, I like this one. I like another one. There is one that sounds a lot more moodier, though. But I don't know. I do like all three of them. I won't mind. Like, I won't lie, I mean. I do like all three of them. I just think they are, like... This is B-tier music compared to the S-tier music that Ian Livingstone, you know, did for F1 2021, 22, 2012, obviously, 23, and now, obviously, 25. I think he might have done a few more as well. I think someone else did the music from 2015 to 2020. I don't know, but those were great as well for the menu music, especially 2019 and 2020. Alright, we're on V-Carb. Let's go. I don't know, man. I get a little bit of... I have a little bit of nostalgia for this game in a way. I did have a really good time on this game really, really late on when I came back to it on the lead up to F1 25. Because I was mostly just playing multiplayer races, you know? It was still enjoyable. So I have a little bit of nostalgia for that because I did have a good time. So yeah, the multiplayer at this point... is a lot better than it was at launch in the first month and whatever, but they never really improved the AI. Handling is better, racing against other people is better, so, I mean, if you've got F1 24 for that, then it's definitely worth it, in my opinion. Especially for people that don't own the next-gen consoles, right? So you can't get 25. 24's not so bad, but, like... You know, since 23 is practically the same game, you've got the story mode, you have like AI that actually works, right? There's no DRS trains or anything, and then battery management is a lot more simplified. 23 is obviously the better game, but at this point, 24 is not a bad game to try, right, and to play, if you want it as like a co-op game. But yeah, if you're a single player, just get 23, man. Just get 23. And that's if you're on last gen, right? Like, obviously now the most worth it F1 game is 25. What's up, Zareth? Because 25 is getting also the 2026 DLC. It has the story mode as well. And refreshed my team. I don't think I have any setups on this game. Oh, I do. I have 3 setups. And I never made any more. So I'm just not going to use them. We're on Silverstone as well. I remember really disliking Silverstone in F1 23. To be fair, I've never been a big fan of Silverstone. I can't remember what it would have been like in F1 24. I hate F1 24 so bad compared to 23. Yeah, I mean, we were just talking about that. I also made a video yesterday about it. And this muffled audio as well. Oh, God. Right, I'm just going to use the exact same like ERS strategy as I do on F1 25. The front end is also a lot more loose. Like, the front end feels like it does on F1 23, but then the back end is, like, very odd. Handling was bad. Mate, this is decent compared to what it was at launch. At launch, this was awful. I played it in the very first beta as well, so I was actually one of among the very first people to actually play this game. And I can tell you, between beta 1 and launch, there was like no difference. If you go back to my first stream on the game, and I think I was drunk on that stream, or very close to it, right? I just had an awful time playing it. I was so excited to play it as well when I got back from the club. Like, really bad and awful. Yeah, the handling's decent now. It's fine. Look at how much ERS we used though, and I only had it on hot lap the whole time. I barely even used overtake. I remember the battery being really annoying in this game. It's definitely way better in F1 25, that's for sure. But I barely even used overtake then, and I nearly ran out. Jesus. I really hated battery management in this game. Really hated it. It was probably my least favourite part of the game. And I don't even know if ERS regulations even changed between 2023 and 24, so I don't even know why they added it. Again, it's improved in 25, but I'd rather just not fucking deal with it, you know? Like, if it's bad again in 26, I will turn ERS assist on. I do not care. Like, for career mode, I'll put assist on. I just don't care. Because I hate managing the battery. I think it's awful. I mean, if you only had, like, non, medium, and overtake, fine, right? But you've got 4 modes to play with, and I end up, if you watch me race on, well, this game and 25, you'll notice that I don't even use hot lap. I never use it, other than when it's like raining, because I can stick it on hot lap and I will be getting so much battery back that so much energy back, it would be fine to use it. But like in actual dry conditions, I just don't use it. This is really weird to have like, you can tell the seat is so high up. Why is that? Oh, yeah, shit. I did the driver career on this game in cockpit view, so that's why it's higher, so I could see the road a little bit more. Wow. Yeah, that series isn't really worth watching now. Not that it's bad, mind you, but like I said throughout the F1 25 series, I pretty much redeemed what I wanted to do on F1 24 and did it on 25 instead. So honestly, I might remove F1 24, like the playlist, from the F1 section of my channel. That McLaren thinks he's faster than all of us, so he's getting out of the way. F1 24 got fan zones too, which, by the way, was worse. It's like such a minor feature, you know? Yeah, that's karma. I'm pretty sure it was the Red Bull that smacked into me. I just want to stay out of the way of some people for now. But yeah, these engine noises are so timid, you know? So muffled. Barely even hear it. But yeah, fan zone's such a minor feature. I don't mind it, right? Like, I like the whole being able to vote on something before the Grand Prix. Jesus Christ, I can't get anywhere without somebody trying to take me out. But like, it was one of the only new features even added to the game. Hated F1 24's engine noises and handling. Well, like I said, the handling's not so bad now, but the engine noises, yeah, these are dreadful. Dirty shits in that race? Absolutely. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to turn the ERS off, but we're already down to 45%. This is just... My God, I hate it. I really hate it. Like, I'll just be running in non most of the time. And a lot of these guys are probably well used to the battery now as well.
Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward.
Through goes Hamilton! Oh my God. That was my through goes Hamilton moment.
Clear.
Lovely. And we're back in the top 10. You can also brake really late on here, and you've got so much grip on the front end that you'll be absolutely fine. What was that guy doing? I do like F1 25, which is way better. Yeah, it does have practically the same handling, just like improved. F1 25 is just F1 24, how it should have been when it came out, you know? Like, it's built off of 24. Like, you know how people say F1 2018, even though I love that game, is basically a beta compared to F1 2019? That's what this is compared to F1 25, you know? It's a bit of a shame that last generation players are stuck on this one, but you can tell everybody went to 23 because only American servers are available on this game. Like, I'm British. I'm playing on American servers right now. There's no European servers.
fast as soon as possible.
F123 had European servers. So, for me, even though this game has more like lobbies, right? There's a more diverse set of players on F123 because everybody went back or just didn't buy this game to begin with. I bought it for content, right? And honestly, like I've always been the person that needs to make a mistake before I learn from it, right? Like I don't usually learn before it. Although when it comes to, well, I don't know actually. I was going to say other than when it comes to money, but this also like counts as money. Like I have to buy a shit game before I realise, yeah, this is pretty shit. I shouldn't have bought it, right? Like as much as I like Black Ops 7, the multiplayer, right? That game was not worth £70. I should not have got that at release. I would have been just fine sticking with Black Ops 6, to be quite honest. And it's the same with this one. You know, if I could go back, I honestly would have stuck with F123. I would have avoided this game. I wouldn't have played it. I would have probably, you know, obviously I had already ended the My Team series back then, but I could have just started a driver career series. Got F1, still have F123 and 25. Yeah, when I'm done with Black Ops 7, which on the Call of Duty app is like nearly 200 gigabytes, I'll be able to have both 23 and 25 on my console as well. Like I plan to do both 23 and 25 content on the lead up to the 2026 DLC, which should be fun. I'm going to put this on hot lap for a lap and see where we get. I would delete F124 immediately. Yeah, well, I wouldn't have got it back, but as a content creator, I decided to come back, you know, and out of, funnily enough, out of, oh my god, that is this game! Did you see that little twitch there where I went to the left a little bit? That's this game! That's not my controller! It always does that. It's so weird how sometimes it kind of like, maybe it's a physics problem? But sometimes the steering like jerks the opposite way. For real, I saw that shit. Yeah, you'll see it on the video I made last episode as well. Yesterday. But yeah, as a content creator, funnily enough, the F124 video has done better than all the other ones. I don't know how it will compare in terms of the live streams to F123. Steering is worse. It seems to be fine most of the time, and then we get that random little twitch. That's not stick drift, you know? Stick drift you'd be able to save, right? Like, you would see me drastically turn the opposite way. I had no control. Look, it did it again! I don't know if it's dirty yet. It must be a physics issue, because it's not intentional, right? It's not on F125. It's so weird, man.
Green flag.
I've never had it twice.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap.
Man. Like, I'm trying to give some props towards this game because they really did improve the handling. But that's because my anger has really disappeared, right? Like, around the time they did improve the handling, I'd already quit the game. And I wasn't going to come back to it, right? Because for me, the issues were deeper than the handling. I said it last video. I will play any F1 game regardless of how atrocious the handling is. But if the AI is awful, your game's dead to me, right? You know, like, yeah, fine, this is good for multiplayer, but so is any other F1 game ever made, right? So, like, if it works, it's good, right, you know? So, I don't really say anything. So, even if you are stuck on last gen, or you don't want to buy the next gen consoles, you got F123, you know? Even F122 is better than this. Right, F122 had the AI acceleration problem, but to my knowledge it didn't have DRS trains like this one does. F125 has the exact same AI acceleration issue as this game does, but the AI is more aggressive and there's no DRS trains. But we got a P7 in the V-carb. What a chaotic race that was. Pretty good start to the episode, I won't lie. Oh, an update on that video that I originally wanted to make, showing you guys the launch version of the game. Turns out I can't actually install the original version because I have this game digitally. So even if I download the PS4 version, which I did do, it just opens up and it's immediately the digital version is now the most updated version. So even if I don't install the entire game, it's still in this current state. I can just play Bahrain. That's about it. But all the patches are there, which is a shame. So to show you guys the actual launch version of F1 24, I would have to buy a physical copy of F1 24, and I'm not that committed to YouTubing, and the video would probably only get around 50 views anyway, which is good, right, for me. Look at this screen tear. I'm not on the last gen version, by the way, this time. I don't know if you've already noticed by the 60 FPS, but this was my first F1 game where I played it on the PS5. I could have done it with 23, but as I've explained, my career saves were on the last gen version, and you can't, unfortunately, you can't transfer them, which is a shame. Because there was a game where I was able to transfer my data. I think it was Cyberpunk. That was it. Cyberpunk. With Cyberpunk, I was able to transfer my data, but with this, I wasn't, which... It's a shame, because it can be done, clearly, because, again, Cyberpunk did it. Great game, by the way, Cyberpunk. Awesome game. I haven't played it in ages, though, because, like, when I did play it, I played it, like, a ton. Like, I did one playthrough, and then I immediately started a new save and played it again. Like, I just used the excuse of, hey, I've played the PS4 version, so now I'm going to play the PS5 version. But that's mainly because the PS4 and PS5 version are actually, like, different. Last gen Cyberpunk has completely different, like, skill tree progression to the PS5 version, the next gen version. So it was kind of a new experience between the two. God, when did I play that? I think it was, what, 2022? No, I think it was 23. I think it was 2023 when I played Cyberpunk. It might have even been 2024. I'm not too sure. Alright, no more Silverstone, please. I really don't like this track, I'm not going to lie. I like it in reverse. I definitely like it in reverse, but I don't like it normally. I don't know why. I don't have F122, which was bad. Yeah, that was bad, but it wasn't 24 bad. But it was definitely still bad. So yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to stream this. We'll see how much I enjoy it as well, because I don't know if I'll come back tomorrow with this game. But if I don't come back tomorrow with this game, I'm not sure what I want to stream, to be quite honest with you. I don't really have anything in mind. Nah, just looking at my games, I don't know. Could always get 25 back early. Why can't I ready up? Is it because no one else is loaded in? Is everyone here playing on last gen or something? More F1 25 or 23 online multiplayer streams. Yeah, we'll see. I know, like, either way, whether or not I do F1 24 tomorrow, we're definitely doing 25 next week, on Monday. Has he really just put it back on Silverstone? You better change that race, or I'll join someone else. Yeah, they're doing Silverstone. I don't want to do Silverstone, bro. Better watch your back when we race next time. You might become Joe again. That was insane. That was absolutely insane. Okay. 6 people watching. What's up, guys? Clean drivers only. That's a place for me. I bet it's all dirty drivers. Lobbies that are called clean drivers only are always the fucking worst. God, will I be able to join anybody here? Oh, I should be able to go on Williams. But I don't really want to race as Williams because the livery was pretty much the same as 2025. Like, literally, I was really disappointed by the 2025 livery when they unveiled it. I was like, it's literally just last year's. Like, I understand from 2022 onwards they were doing, like, just evolutions of the livery, but 25 was literally just 24's livery. Which is why I really like the one that they added in the last stream we did. I really liked that one. Oh, we should be able to join VCarb. There is 2. But I think one of them might be AI. Yeah, no, okay, never mind. Right, we'll have to see. But yeah, that weird little twitch on the steering on some corners when under braking is really bad. Like, really bad. Can't be steering assist, because I don't have that on. I mean, I can double check, right? It shouldn't be on. Yeah, it's off. Literally, I have the exact same settings as I do on practically any other F1 game. So I have no idea what that is. But that little bug alone is enough to not make me want to play this. Or at least, I mean, like, come back to it. Obviously, I want to play it right now. But I think we'll come back to this, like, once a year. And do, like, just a stream or 2. Probably just 1 stream. I just don't know what I want to do tomorrow, so I'll probably just do this again. We'll see. I'll decide by the end of the stream. Okay, I need to go on a team. I guess we're going with Alpine. I think the Renault engine, I remember, sounded pretty good compared to all the other engines. So, let's go. I don't think I've ever raced as Alpine on any of these streams, so let's go. I actually didn't mind the Alpine livery this year as well. There were a lot of people didn't like it because it was like all carbon. Hell, I might not have even liked it when it came out. I remember really not liking the 2025 one. That one was yuck. But I don't know, man. Oh yeah, this was around the time where everybody was trying to like have as much carbon as possible. It was awful. The cars looked dreadful. That's one of the good things about the 2026 season, that you know, it's been mandated that all teams have more paint. So, you know, the cars don't bloody look the same. I know it's such a silly rule, right? But, you know, if it weren't for a rule like that, all the cars would look the same. They would just have a different logo, and it's just all carbon fiber. It would just be so silly, man. Right. I've always wondered why the Renault wheel is so, like, circular. You know? Like, it kind of just looks like a sideways egg, in a way. I do like this onboard, though. I don't know. I've always been a sucker for just black cars in general. With a little bit of colour, obviously. Not fully blacked out. I don't know. I quite like this. I definitely think it's better than their last couple of liveries, that's for sure. I think they had a really nice pink one this year as well, which you were able to unlock, but only for the F1 World Car. I'm so glad they changed that, by the way. Jesus Christ. Why are they AFK? Sorry if I'm so quiet, I'm doing some F1 World on F1 23. What, are you doing the F1, like, World events? Fair play. Oh, get out of my way! Why am I the only one that's come off worse from that? My God. I'm all the way down in P15. Everyone behind me got disqualified because they didn't move. Let's see if we can catch up then. I've always hated this corner.
Yellow flag.
I've always been pretty decent at Miami though, so... let's just drain the battery down here. So are you doing the F1 World events, or are you just playing multiplayer? But yeah, I played a lot of the F1 World events in 23. I think I already mentioned it, but like every time I came home from work, I wouldn't know what to do, so I would just play an F1 World event. They're so easy, but like you can use a tech level modifier to bump up the AI speed. Still really easy to overtake in the corners though, because they don't fight you at 30 difficulty. It just, the tech level thing just makes their car faster. I usually turn them up by, I think, 50? God. These lobbies are dreadful. I mean, like, obviously the last F123 streams we did, or the stream that we did was a very dirty day. So maybe our first couple of streams on 23 was just a good day, a good couple of days. But yeah, we should be getting, I don't know, I don't know when the new update is for F125. Well, we're not going to get a new update, but we're going to get new content for the season, like more scenarios and stuff. By the way, I caused most of the crashes in that stream. Yeah, but I'm on about the ones where, like, that ended my race. Before you decided, fuck it, I'm just going to crash into everybody. I'm not sure if we're really gaining on many people here. At least we're gaining on this dude. Now, that one lobby that we were in, everybody kept crashing into me and stuff. I really hate the battery in this game. I think this might be the main reason I wouldn't want to come back. That and the AI, obviously. Oh, and the engineer would repeat all this crap as well. Shut up. He was so repetitive in this game. And in F1 World, he's rage baity. Like, he always says he's disappointed in, like, ranked. It would just piss me off. Like, if I'm already pissed off by a race, along comes my race engineer to spout some fucking miserable bullshit. I'd finish, like, oh, there's that Twitch again. I'd finish, like, second place. And he's like, oh, no, I'm on second place. Like, shut up, bro. I worked hard for it. And I got a fuckload of points for it. I just wish I could, like, I mean, obviously I would mute the engineer entirely, but I do need him for some occasions. I do like this Alpine though. IRL, it wasn't a very good car, but I do like how it looks. I prefer the pink version though, over the blue. Oh, yep, you're good, mate. You're good. I'll overtake you either way, mate. Because you're slow as fuck. And he's got wing damage. And no DRS. See you later, buddy. I think we can catch this Williams as well. Try and recharge the battery through here. Remember Monaco? Couldn't even get through lap 1. That was a really nice overtake there. At least that Williams guy was clean. He might have saved more battery than me though, I'm really not sure. He's going to get DRS. So I think he'll overtake me anyway. I'll just completely drain the battery. Oh yeah, ERS is more powerful than DRS in both 24 and 25. Here comes the Williams again. Let's late break. Very late break. You can do a really late break on this game. Like I said, you just get so much grip on the fronts. It's just no risk, and that's why multiplayer was just not fun compared to 23. So ranked was just even more frustrating because the races weren't even fun anyway. It was like 17 DNF. Yeah, I think it was. I think most of the grid went out before you even got to Sector 2. Absolutely crazy. By the casino? It was before that. There's the Twitch again! What is wrong with this game? Oh my god! So weird. Oh yeah, and you could go over curbs like it's nothing as well compared to F123. F123 was really harsh with it. If you got on the curb, you were stuck on the curb. You were going to bottom out on that curb. And I don't think it was necessarily true to real life. It tried to be, but I think it was a little too punishing compared. I don't know. You don't really see many cars bottoming out though. My license has gone down so much. Wonder why. I don't think I've ever been under A. It's so easy to get back to A, especially when you can just race some F1 World events. It's ridiculous. I think it should just be an online only thing. They added that in F1 23 as well.
Yes, guys, yes! Come on, boys!
I don't even know why they added it, because it hasn't worked, ever. And it's too easy to get an A on your license. So it literally is pointless. It's literally, like, useless. Well, that was a decent recovery, I suppose. Overtook a few cars, had some really good overtakes. I want a race where I don't get crashed out on the first lap, though. Why is there so many yellow flags? What's going on? Yeah, just yellow flags just kept flashing. I don't know what people were doing. Oh my god, these two really battling for it. I think the Red Bull... He didn't fucking win anyway. He had so many penalties. He fucking classified behind the guy anyway. What was the point in that? I really don't understand what goes through some players' heads, man. They just completely lose it. That's what happens. They just lose their head. This screen tear is dreadful. Jesus. Yeah, I don't think I ever realised just how good F1 25 looks. Even 23 had this issue with these scenes. So it's not just a 24 thing. 23 has this issue as well. Yeah, oof. 25 looks way better than those games. But I'm playing the next-gen version of F1 24, so I don't know why it looks this bad. I wonder what F1 27 is going to look like, because I'm going to be honest, I'm really fucking sick of the same menus now. I've been playing them they've had the same menus for like 3 years now. 23, 24, and 25 all have basically the same menu. 23 has a different main menu screen, but 24 and 25 basically have the same kind of concepts. You go into F1 World, it's been the same for fucking 3 years. I really, really hope F1 27 looks completely different. Hell, I think they should make the game look completely different when they drop the 2026 DLC. Never mind the fucking next game. How long have we been streaming now? Fucking hell, it's already been 40 minutes? Insane. We've done more waiting than racing. I think we've done 3 races now, right? Or have we only done 2? I don't know. Forgot. We did Silverstone, right? We just did Miami. Am I forgetting a race that we did? No. No. Okay. Yeah, I'm not forgetting. Those races were just long. Imola! Alright. Let's go. We'll go on the... Yeah, we'll go on the Williams now. Alright. This is taking so long, man. Oh my god. Alright. I think this was also the first game where Williams... well, not the first game. The first season where Williams got their new wheel. Which was definitely... I was definitely hyped about that, that's for sure. But yeah, as you can tell, it pretty much looks exactly the same as the 2025 car, hence why I wasn't too hyped about the 2025 car. I mean, it looks good, don't get me wrong, right? But I definitely prefer the 2026 car that we have now. And even that's just an evolution on this. Right, here we go, Imola, let's do it. And this is the Mercedes engine as well. This guy's ghosted. I think we can get past him. Gotten a lot more confident without using brake assist because of F123. That's nice, bro. Oh! Oh, I kept it. That could have been a little bit worse. Either way, we're still last. Every time. Why always me, bro? Why is it always me?
Caution, caution.
How is that illegal? Oh, piss off. Mate, this fucking other Williams keeps crashing into me. He's pissed off now, there you go. Jesus Christ, these guys are dirtier than F123.
use DRS. DRS now available.
Really? Come on, man. What is this lobby? I knew joining a clean drivers only lobby was only going to end in disaster. There's the switchback. Shoved him off the road there because he closed the door on me earlier.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Okay, clear. Okay, you're in the top 10.
Yep.
Okay,
This
so
guy's out of the RS.
by 7.7 seconds.
Space, brother. Fucking hell. Car's whip. Three cars battling up ahead. Oh, and smashing each other off the road, I see. That's 2 positions gained. Oh, we're not going to catch up to the top 4. But we could maybe catch P5. Yeah, you can brake so much later on this game, it's actually wild.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Yellow flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. Green flag.
Yeah, we're definitely going to catch this guy, but will it be clean? I don't know. Oh, he's in the gravel. Never mind. Didn't really have to try. Good shit. Nice recovery drive there. Oh, there's that touch again. Fucking hell. Just, the steering stops responding for a second. It did it again! What the fuck? And that was at the chicane as well. A really fucking important corner. What is wrong with this game?
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
I need to look this up, bro. I can't be the only one who's experienced this. No way. It's just so weird. Yeah, it's just a bug that they never fixed. It's literally just a bug that they did not fix. The Joe crash cursed you? We got P5, and we started P18, we got took out as well. I wonder if we could have won that race if it weren't for any of the crashes. I don't know, man. I don't know. 3 people watching, what's up, guys? Honestly, yeah, the more I play, the more I don't want to do a stream on this game tomorrow. Like, that loss of steering bug is insane. I don't remember that being a thing originally, so I think that might have been one that was introduced. It's so weird, though, and it happened multiple times on this track. I don't know, man. It's weird. Very weird. We'll see. I'll have to think about it. I don't think we're going to play this tomorrow, though. I just don't enjoy it. I just don't. Fucking Austria. Alright, here we go. I do want to use a different... I don't really want to use any of the Ferrari-powered cars, because they sound absolutely fucking terrible. But I'm going to do it anyway. Just for anyone who's watching that didn't watch my previous video. If you thought the other engine sounds were pretty bad, wait until you hear the Ferrari-powered ones. Probably the worst engine noise I've ever heard in a Formula 1 game. And I'm talking like of all time. Dum dum dum. I do like this one. And this is also the one that has the fucking weird electric sounds in the middle of the song. Hopefully we get into a lobby before that occurs. We got a full lobby right now. So 24 is still very much populated, which doesn't surprise me. It was the most recent last generation Formula 1 game. It's the last one. So yeah, but I don't know, I'm a little bit surprised. I would have assumed a lot more people would have gone back to 23. But no, people genuinely stayed on 24. I wonder if it's because they never bought 23 or what? I don't know. Yeah, it is so grating, that noise. Such a shame. The rest of the song's just fine. And it goes on for so long as well. I don't get it, man. I don't get it, man. I don't know why they went this route with the music. Again, it's not inherently bad, like I said last video. It's like, not bad on its own. But for a Formula 1 game where we've always had like a particular type of like instrumental for the menus, to have this, when I heard this for the first time in the F124 beta, I figured, you know, maybe it's just for the beta, and then it was there at launch, and I was like, what? It's just so weird. Alright, here we go at Austria then. Hopefully we get to try Portimao today. We did get to do Portimao in the last F123 episode, so that was good, at the very least. Honestly, tomorrow we could probably do, like, I don't know, F1 2016 as well. Like, I still have that game to do, and I'm not sure whether I want to make a video on it or not, because part of me wants to do a live stream, like, career mode, just one season on 2016. I feel like that would be pretty fun. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But yeah, this loading takes ages. What's wrong with this guy? Is he playing on like a day one Xbox One or something? Some guy's loading takes so long. Oh, we can't edit the car setup this time. Whoever's the host, turn that off. Okay. Yeah, I might do F1 2016. I think it's going to be a couple of months or so yet until the 2026 DLC comes out. So, you know what? Especially if we're going off of the season, the podium pass, and when that ends, we've still got quite a while. But listen to this. Why does it sound so miserable? It sounds like if there was a Formula One engine that I could describe as depressed, it's this one. It is dreadful. And like I said in the last video, this was intentional. This isn't a bug. They actually came out in the patch notes and said that this was intentional. Did you really just try to dive bomb me there? You're so lucky that knobhead was there to block my path. What the hell, man? This is really dirty. Oh my. Nobody can drive apparently.
Let's try and move forward. DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
I don't even know where I could save battery on this track, I'm not going to lie. This V-carb is all over me. That's the issue. Austria is like the worst race for multiplayer. Oh, steering stopped responding again. What is this Mercedes doing, mate? Get off me. There's no room on the inside. Fucking hell, man. I mean, maybe it doesn't surprise me that people are still on F1 24 because, and I'm allowed to say this because I'm autistic, because everybody who stayed on this game is a fucking retard at driving, clearly. Again, I'm allowed to say that because I'm autistic, so fuck you. But yeah, everybody here just doesn't know how to drive, they're crashing into people, they're staying on a game that has fucking the steering stop responding. The battery management is fucking dreadful. Where can I fucking recharge? On Austria, and even on any other track, it's genuinely terrible. I'm just gonna have to let these guys pass and charge my battery.
Experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Caution, caution. Okay, clear.
Might be autistic, but I don't know. Oh! Jump scare, man. But yeah, listen to this engine, bro. Jesus. You should definitely get checked. Especially if you want benefits for it. Like, get checked now. Otherwise, you'll be like me and having to... Like, if I want to be checked for it, I'll have to wait 2 years to even get looked at. You know? Because there's such a long waiting list and they prioritise younger people. and not adults. So, yeah. Get diagnosed now while you can, so it can benefit you in the future. Because my mum gave me the option when I was little. I don't know why she gave me the option. I wish she'd have just taken me. But, yeah, I said no. Because I didn't believe at the time that I was autistic. And as I've gotten older, yeah, it's gotten worse. Well, not worse, I've always been like the same, but like, I've noticed it a lot more.
The final lap of the race, final lap.
Steering stopped responding again there. Alright, let's see if I can catch these guys now. I'm already down at 20%. I blink and you'll miss it. I was on 40. Can you fucking not? Yeah, okay, buddy. How do we both survive that? Yeah, get off the track, buddy. Yeah, I'm done with that lobby. I can't play with dirty players like that. I just can't. Every single race that we have done today, and we've been streaming over an hour now, I have been spun out by somebody on the beginning of the fucking race. Like, what is going on, man? Let's see. I did see an F2 lobby last time I was on. I can join this one. Doom doom doom. Doom doom doom. Doom doom doom. Right. In the V-carb. I don't recognize any of these names, so these guys must have gotten like F1 on the cheap, I don't know. I would hop on to ranked to see who's still playing that, but I doubt people are playing ranked. I like that song as well, to be fair. I don't mind it. They have some weird moments. I need to stop talking about the soundtrack, man. You guys know my opinion already. I don't mind them on their own, but for an F1 game, it doesn't really work. I don't know, like when I hear songs like that, I picture like a cyberpunk-esque game, you know? But not a Formula 1 game. There is a cyberpunk like sort of racing game coming out soon. It's called Screamer. It's a reboot of the original Screamer from the 90s, but it's completely different. It's more like proper anime style. It looks awesome. The customization as well looks great, honestly. Hopefully, if I get a job quick enough, I'll have enough money to get it, and then I can play it for you guys. That would be really, really cool. There's a ton of games that have come out in the past year that I really, really, really want to get. Mostly racing games. Also Demon Souls, that's the next Souls game I'm playing. Alright, let's go. Oh my god. Jesus, this lobby isn't the cleanest neither, it seems. That and, you know, I'm a British person in American servers. Jeez, he nearly fully turned in on me then. Okay.
Right, let's focus
Oh,
now for the rest
there
of
they
the
go.
race.
Oh, there he goes. Alright, let's recharge in Sector 2, shall we? Really, mate? Don't even fucking try it. I knew someone would try and dive down on the inside. I've just got to cover the inside every corner, I'm guessing, right? I've got so much grip on the front in this game, I guess it won't matter anyway. This fucking AI is shite, bro. I mean, you're going against, what, difficulty 30? And you said you play, what, like, 59 or something, was it? Of course they're going to be easy. You're well below your skill. That's why I don't play them anymore. Especially since I stopped working regularly like I used to. So maybe I might play it again this year, I don't know. I do play Scenario a lot. It crashed me out for no reason. I don't know about that. I think you were all over the road or something. The AI is not suicidal in 23. If you want to see really aggressive AI that will crash into you, go look at my F1 2019 video. The AI in that one, oh my god. Now they were trying to crash you out. Oh, I'm second, I've just realised. This Aston Martin seems pretty good.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off
I'm nowhere
dirty
near
air,
him
which
right
will
now,
affect
shut
our
up.
tyres, so try to get past.
Okay, yeah, he's pretty good as well, so I don't think I'm going to catch up to him. He's just set the fastest lap. Yeah, I'm going to let this Aston overtake me. Turn, you motherfucker! Jesus!
Green flag.
What the fuck was that? Mate, there is something so wrong with this handling. Jesus. I've never played a racing game that fucking does that. Now, I've played racing games with really bad physics, like Need for Speed 2015, for example. Great game, by the way. But awful handling.
Okay, mate, this is the
And even
final
that
lap of
was
the
more
race.
predictable than
Final lap.
whatever the fuck this is. Like, it just happens out of nowhere. I'm definitely not doing a second stream on this tomorrow. Jesus, I did have plans. I was going to do 2 streams on this game, but fuck me. I'm not playing this game after this stream. If anyone's here for F1 24 content, I'll see you next year. Bloody hell. This game is fucking awful.
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
This game is crap. It's so bad. Why are y'all still playing this? This is awful. It gets worse the more you play it. Like, enough time has passed where I genuinely have forgotten a lot of my feelings on this game. I remember having a good time on this last year, just before 25 came out, because all the patches rolled in. Like, my memories of this game are from launch version, but it's still bad, even with all the patches. Like, that steering bug is so game-breaking. The fact that they never fixed that is insane. I don't know if it's like a sensitivity thing, a controller thing, but obviously, like, if it was more noticeable for a lot of other players, you would have seen it fixed or something, or maybe they just gave up on it. And I don't blame them. This is unsavable. Dreadful. Dreadful, dreadful, dreadful game. Jesus, man. And I'm always waiting ages after every race as well. Yeah, all of these guys playing must be on last gen. They must be. Because their loading takes years. Jesus. Unbelievable, honestly. Unbe-fucking-lievable. Okay. Do I want to use a different car now? So we doing F125 streams early? Sure. Sure, why not? I mean, I got no other ideas for tomorrow. So, yeah, we could go with that, yeah. I think I'm going to end this at 12, honestly. I'm not enjoying my time with it. It is worse than I thought. Like, I thought with the patches that it was pretty decent, but, like, Jesus. You can only fix so much, apparently. Should I keep using the V-Carb? I think I'll stay in the V-Carb. I think every other car is more or less the same as it is in 2025, so I'm just going to stick with the V-Carb. It's the only one that's different. Like, when I think of F1 2024, I think of the V-Carb. Like, if I have to think of a car, I think of the V-Carb, and I'll think of the Kick Sauber. But we still have the Kick Sauber in F1 25. We don't still have the Toro Rosso styled livery on the V-Carb. So, I'm going to stick with it. I'm also wearing the Red Bull top, and, you know, I love Kit Kats. They're nice, not going to lie. They're okay. They're okay. I wouldn't go out my way to get them or whatever, like I do with my digestives and custard creams. I get them all the time. I get the home brand ones from Morrison's, and combined they only cost me about £1.10, so I just buy them every week, only spending £1.10, and that's enough snacks to last me the week. So, I mean, when I actually have money, I buy takeaways, like, a lot. Digestives are legendary. Yeah, I just have the normal ones. I don't have the chocolate ones because I don't really want them to melt. Alright, Las Vegas. I'm going to go maximum top speed. I don't give a fuck. Surely it's not that bad with the amount of front end grip we've got. Oh, mate, I've just realised. If we have that steering glitch on a track, on a street circuit, we're fucked. We're going to die. Starting in P6 though, so hopefully we're out the way. Oh my god, already crashes going on. Ah! Mate, every single fucking race without fail. I think that one was a little my fault. My thumb accidentally slipped off the joystick. So I'd say that was more my fault. Let's see if we can recover. I mean, with everybody crashing into each other, surely we should be able to. We got Las Vegas in the day, though. This looks pretty. Oh. Look, you want to confess to this girl at school, but I'm too chopped. I can't give you advice for that, bro. I don't talk to anybody. Never mind women. So, yeah, you're not going to get my advice, bro. I would never approach someone in person unless I needed something. Jesus Christ, man. This might be the dirtiest F1 game I've played.
Good job.
Every single lobby, without fail, has been dirty today.
We can now use DRS. DRS now available.
Loki turn bro into a femboy and date him instead. Go for it. I don't know. I mean, if you're into that sort of thing, go ahead.
Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Really, mate?
Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on.
Oh. Fucking hell, man. Jesus Christ. This fucking lobby. These Americans, man. You're not the brightest bunch, are you? Jesus. No wonder you're all stood... No wonder you're on this fucking game. Yeah, piss off. Yeah, 2 can play that game. 2 can play that game, buddy. My mate is American. Well, I'm saying these Americans, like, these particular Americans that are still on F124, ramming each other off the road. It's the bloody Wild West over here. Yeah, these guys are dumb as rocks. Every single bloody lobby. No wonder they're not on a better F1 game. Because the other F1 games have a pretty good skill gap. And they'll get destroyed. This one, don't fucking matter. The skill gap has never been more narrow than this game. Absolutely dreadful. Is this McLaren gonna let me pass? I don't think so. Deary me, this lobby is something else.
Okay, clear.
Let's see if I can catch up to this Haas. Because he's got a 2-second penalty. So I could still win this race. Still see Texas just full of racist cowboys and tumbleweeds, by the way. Definitely. Not far off the mark. Okay, no, actually he seems pretty good, the Haas. Don't think we'll be able to catch up. Not sure if I have the battery for it. I think I might need to turn engine braking up. I forgot that was a feature on this game, wasn't it? I noticed it in my video, but completely forgot it on stream. But I think it's best to put it up to 100% so you harvest more. I don't know, I'll have to take a look at it after this.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
We were lucky to survive the first corner. I remember there being a lot of crashes. At least I did survive the first corner though, you're right. Alright, that was a pretty good recovery. Still yet to have a race where I haven't contacted with anyone. But I'll take P2. The results are getting better and better as we go on. This is when this lazy fucking tacked-on engine noises were added as well. I can't believe they kept them for F125. Not that they were, like, amazing before, but at least they matched what was happening out on track. These ones do not. They're literally tacked on, like, recorded audios. Awful. All clumped together. See, mine gets like that, but I don't go out often, so, you know. It's a bit like that at the back right now. But it's fine. If I'm up early enough tomorrow, I'll have a bath. Because I do need to take my brothers to my nan's. Just don't like the feeling, plus I want to feel clean. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, we were not the quickest on track. We were the second quickest though. Well, not really actually. This Aston was pretty good. I figured he was. The McLaren here was good as well. They probably just all got into contact with others. He's using the 23 loyalty logo. So you own 23. Why don't you just go play that? If you've got the 23 loyalty logo, why are you still on F1 24? Like, what the fuck? Go play the clearly better game. I mean, unless he's someone that wants to be as close to the recent regulations as possible, I guess, right? I don't know. 24 and 25 are quite similar. I don't know, man. If you're just playing multiplayer, go to 23. There's still people playing that. So weird. That's how you know someone owned F123. So not everybody is on this because it's their only F1 game. Some people have actively chosen to stay on F124. That baffles me. That absolutely baffles me. We got Abu Dhabi though. I've always enjoyed that track. So yeah, let's do it. Everyone takes ages to load though. They must all be on last gen. I don't know, man, because 23 didn't take this long. 25 certainly doesn't, because that's next gen. But yeah, 23 didn't take this long. I'm the first one that loads in every time, so I must be the only one playing on PS5. I'm going on a trip for 3 days after the spring holiday at school. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You know how much it costs? £130. That's not bad. Well, it might be. I don't know. That's like half a paycheck. If we're talking like, if you get paid every 2 weeks, it's like half a paycheck. In most jobs. At least from my experience, anyway. God. The day where I get that first paycheck this year. Oh. It's bad. I had to use my own money to help my mum. Paid around 50. Yeah. You'll want to get a job as quick as you can. You should be able to get some like decent part-time ones at 15. Like, my little sister was able to. So, I don't know. Just do something easy, like, I don't know, glass collecting at a pub or something. I had that job for years. I shouldn't have quit it, to be honest. I had a really good thing going on there. I only had to work weekends, unless it was the summer. I just work at Sainsbury's. Yeah, go for it, bro. Go for it. I don't know what I'm doing. I know I don't want to do customer service, though. There has been a job listing out for caravan cleaners, which sounds pretty private. So, I might give it a go. I haven't applied yet, but I might give it a go. I just need money, man. I don't want to end up like last year where I got so desperate for a job I ended up working at McDonald's. Fucking dreadful. I got money and free McDonald's, don't get me wrong, but like, was not fucking worth it at all. I wouldn't change it if I could go back though. Because money is money and I still got it at the end of the day. Alright, here we go. How much did you get paid an hour at Mackey's? See, I'm okay with the bare minimum. I never really pay attention to it. Can we not? %50 of my battery gone already. That is insane. What was this guy trying to do?
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
This guy's trying to ram into me as well, and he's getting ghosted for it. Mate, chill. Mate, actual morons play this game. 23 was dirty yesterday, but this is just taking the mick. Like, you've got to be kidding me. This is just awful. We were doing well up until that point. Awful, awful driving standards. At this rate, I'm going to go into the assist and turn ERS assist on. because I just don't want to fucking deal with this battery. Like, I don't think enough people talk about just how much better it is in F125, because this is fucking awful. I had used half my battery and I only used a little bit of overtake at the beginning of the lap. Even my standards are better when not trying to crash. Yeah, this is just the Wild West. This is the dirtiest F1 game, like, ever. This is crazy. It's bad enough that it's already the worst, but the community on it is clearly a bunch of morons.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
So odd it's the same devs in different years, but such different communities. Well, not really the same devs. The guys who made this game made F122, the guys that made F123 made F125. It's always alternated, and it's been that way since 2016. So 2016, 2018, 2020, 22, and this one was made by one team. And then 2017, 2019, 2021, 23, and 25 were all made by another team. And now they've merged the two teams and are working together on F127, which should have happened ages ago. I don't know what's going to happen after that, if they'll split the teams again. Because I think if they do split the teams again, we'll just end up in the same situation eventually. And I don't like that. I don't like the games feeling drastically different every year when it's the same bloody fucking regulation anyway. You know? These last four have been not good. Like, in terms of, like, representing a generation, you know? Only 23 being good out of the last four is crazy, because even 25 isn't that good, it's just better than 22 and 24. You know? 25 is just enough, you know? I wouldn't say it's a great game, it's just good enough. I'd still rather play 23 any day of the week. What the fuck was that? Mate, it gets worse! For 25 a bit more, because in my team you can yeah, I get that. Like, in terms of actual, like, features, yeah, 25's better, but I'm talking in terms of the driving. Did you see that fucking steering thing then? It just completely locks. Like, it completely resets the wheel. That is insane. I'm on controller, by the way. I'd understand it if that was a wheel issue, but on controller, most of the fucking community is on controller and it doesn't even work right. That's insane. Look like you're trying to avoid a ghost car or something. Yeah, I know. That's not stick drift. That is way too drastic to be stick drift. And I'm using a controller that doesn't have stick drift. Right? My other one has it. So I just use that to play Call of Duty now. And then I use my PS4 controller to play most games on the PS4. But this, oh my. There is something seriously wrong with this game. How? I really want to know the developmental story behind this game in particular. The other games I'd be curious to know, but this is the one, like, how did they fuck this up so bad? I lost so much time, by the way. I lost like 2 seconds from that. It's a good thing the guy in front of me has a 5-second penalty, isn't it?
Nice one. Very lovely drive. On to the next one.
The strange thing is, because it's an F1 game, I'm still kind of enjoying it, right? In a weird way. Because I love Formula 1 games so much. But this is unforgivable, man. The handling's fine until it does that. That's the thing, they did all those patches, but that wasn't there at launch. I should know. I played many hours of the beta. Many hours. I'd have to like re-download the beta to actually know how many, but I played it a fucking lot. I think I put 10 hours in it, which doesn't sound like a lot, but bear in mind I only had access to it for 3 days. You only have access to the beta for 3 days. And I was working at the same time, right? So I would get up every morning to play the F124 beta, and it was only like, the times were only open like 5-6 hours, something like that. So I wouldn't even be there for all of it. I'd get a couple hours in, and then I'd go to work. I played a lot of this game. I played 150 hours at launch, right? Before the handling patches. Never did it have that issue. It was bad. Don't get me wrong. The handling was bad. But never did I ever lose control of my steering like we are with this. I don't understand it. I don't get it. This is awful. And it only happened once in the video that I did. I wish it had happened a load more, because this is just, oh my god, it's shocking. It's shocking how awful this is. And it's shocking how many people are still playing it, right? Maybe they looked up how to fix the bug. Apparently you can change your sensitivity and it kind of fixes it, but I shouldn't fucking have to do that. I should be able to use the default controls, because that's the intended way to play, right? That's how Codemasters say, hey, this is the default setup. Go with that. F115's better than this shit? Yeah. I mean, why don't you watch... I don't think you watch my videos, bro, because I did say in the video that 2014 was better because it has the excuse of being new regs. 2015's better because it has the excuse of being a new engine. Even 22 is better because it had the excuse of new regs. This game had no fucking excuse to be this bad. It just didn't. And it's still... And after all the patches, right, this game is now complete, right? Live service is done. They don't, fix them any... they don't patch these games anymore. And so... I'm going to find a different lobby, by the way. And so this is now the complete version of F124 forever, right? There's no excuse. There's no fucking excuse for it. I do still want to play more, though. I'm not going to lie. But that's because it's an F1 game. I'm enjoying streaming. Okay, Is there any other lobby that's open? Or at least nearly completed? There's an F2 lobby here. I don't really want to do F2 though. We'll do F2 in F125. Oh wait, yeah, wait, never mind. This was the first year that the new ones were added, weren't it? Like the new chassis. Because at launch you just had the 2023 F2 cars, and that was just, oh my god, look at all these. Hadjar, Colapinto, Behrman, Antonelli, and Bortoletto, all F2 drivers. That is pretty cool. They've already started, unfortunately, but that is pretty cool to actually see all those current F1 drivers in F2. Pretty good lobby that. I wish I'd have gotten into that a lot earlier. Okay, I guess we're joining this one. Bum, bum. Why isn't Fernando there? He is. Alright, or do you mean like the main menu or something? I don't know. Fernando Alonso is on my menu. I always choose him for fan zone. Though I probably won't this year. Because I want the Williams overalls. In the F2 lobby. Okay. Okay. Dum dum. My team on this game was dreadful as well. I was kicking myself once I rewatched my video back before I uploaded it because I never talked about how there was like one My Team livery unless you had Bitcoin, then you could get another 3, right? In F123, I think there's like 5 or 6 that you get for free. You don't have to buy any of them with Bitcoin. With this game, you had one choice, and it was the default livery. And it didn't even look like a Formula 1 car. You know, it was made for F1 World. So it wasn't made with career mode in mind. And so it just looked fucking dreadful. And then the ones that were in the store, if you did have Bitcoin, like myself, because I pre-ordered, right? And, you know, Champions Edition with the discount, they were really fucking basic liveries anyway. They added good liveries to this game, don't get me wrong, like over the year they did, but like at launch, it was horrible. And in my team, you only got one choice in terms of livery. It was really bad. I think I ended up doing a video on F124 my team, just looking at how bad it was. I don't know if I actually did. I might be misremembering. I remember Arava did. He had a look at my team and saw how awful it was. Pretty much the same as it was in F123, but with less choices for liveries. So, yeah, Baku our favourite. Did I do it? No, I didn't. Okay, yeah, I'm misremembering. Yeah, I'm misremembering. And it's a good thing I didn't do it. Oh, actually, I did. Never mind. In the very first stream I did on the game, I was testing the handling, the AI difficulty, the ERS modes, and my team. That was the one where I was drunk. Or heavily tipsy. I don't have the best memory of it, but yeah, we checked out my team in that episode, so I did show it off and how absolutely pathetic that it was, just really bad. But I did one season of driver career mode. I did ranked up until I reached elite, and then I stopped playing, and that was a total of 150 hours. I have about 170 odd now, nearly 180, because I put a good 20 hours in before 25 came out. I was playing both 23 and 24, and then obviously I'm putting some hours in now. If you made an F1 circuit, what type would you make? I don't know, it would definitely be a really technical circuit though. That's for sure. I wouldn't make a track like Monza, or with a big straight like Baku, or Jeddah, or Miami. Or maybe some sections of Miami. I do like the little stadium right-hander before the Mickey Mouse chicane. Don't really like the Mickey Mouse chicane because only like one car can fit through that. Any corner that only one car can fit through for me is dreadful, right? Other than like the Baku Castle section, like that's fine. Even then, I wouldn't say Baku's the greatest track. But at least it has like better overtaking spots, right? So it's not the worst in the world. Oh, this guy really wants to do Baku, I think. And look, everyone's going to take ages to load again. I don't get what it... They must all be on last gen. No way people are playing this on PS5 and Xbox Series X. No way. I don't believe it. I refuse to. Alright, somebody else's V-carb. No! I don't want to go Ferrari because this was the HP livery era. I don't want to go Aston Martin. I've seen enough of Aston Martin for a lifetime, and I don't want to use a car with a Ferrari engine. Alright, I guess we'll go Williams then. Oh yeah, there is 2 V-carbs. Right, we'll go Williams then. I love Williams anyway. That's my team. But I would rather use a livery that's exclusive to this game. I'd put every hairpin and chicane into one circuit. I mean, some people do that on like Assetto Corsa and stuff, which is really cool. I've heard the Crew Motorfest actually added a track creator, and I actually have the Crew Motorfest. I haven't done any videos of it. I put about 24 hours or something like that. Like, it was a game that I played on my own. Very average racing game. I like it. It stands out, don't get me wrong. But it's like, it's not a Need for Speed or a Gran Turismo or a Forza. You know, it doesn't really stand out. The Crew's just okay. It's just okay. The Crew 1 was great. Crew 2, I didn't like that game. And Motorfest is okay. I like it. It's good. It's good. I will make a video on Motorfest one day, I think. It will mostly just be a review kind of thing, maybe. I don't know. I do want to talk about it at some point, though, because I do like the game. I'd probably still have it installed if it weren't for Call of Duty. Honestly, I don't think I'll buy another Call of Duty again after Black Ops 7, because the fucking storage it takes to even have that on my fucking PlayStation is insane. I want to go back to COD Ghosts as well. Very excited to do that. Why are we in another loading screen? Why are we back in the lobby? Why have I been kicked out of multiplayer? I think I remember this being a thing in this game. I definitely don't think this was a new thing. I don't know what happened to that lobby. I think this was the lobby we were in, so I'm going to join it again. No, okay, the session closed. Okay. Okay, I was kind of looking forward to doing Baku. Using manual gears on a wheel low-key makes me feel so tough. Okay. That's the lobby we were in earlier. And the rest are not even near completion. I guess this one, good race etiquette required. Mate, every single lobby without fail today, I have been crashed out. Literally every single one. This is the dirtiest F1 stream I've ever played. This is dreadful. Like, you don't understand the feeling of downshifting just perfectly into a corner. I hate manual. I don't think I'll ever use it. No matter what assists I turn off, I think I'm keeping automatic on. I think since we've still got about 3 viewers on right now, I could maybe go till 1 o'clock. Maybe. We'll see. I'm not going to make any promises because we might have one really bad race and I'll be like, fuck this. Right, I need to put my phone on charge. Dun, dun. Damn it, people are in the V-Carb again! I mean, I don't blame them, it's exclusive to this game, that livery, but damn it, I want to use it. Dun, dun. Alright, bro. No, not Austria. Fuck off, bro. I'm not doing Austria. Especially not on this game. Fuck no. What about this one? Clean drivers only, it says. Oh, yes, I can go V-Carb. Let's go. Boom. I don't mind Australia. I remember, I actually think we won in our very first career race in Australia. Well, not very first. I think Australia was still like the 3rd race at the time or something like that. But we won around Australia in the Williams. it was crazy. Crazy understeer as well. With the launch handling. But it still won. But yeah, you had to work really hard against the AI in this game. Just because of the artificial acceleration that they would get. I'm going to transfer myself and my laptop into bed. Alright, bro. Alright. See, I am kind of enjoying this stream still, but that's because I enjoy streaming. This is certainly not my go-to game. I'm doing a lot of complaining, but you've got to understand, I hate this game. I really do. I hate it so much that it kind of just loops back around, and I kind of like playing it on stream. Because, I don't know, man, it's fascinating. It's fascinating just how we could go from F123, a game that I rate so fucking highly, like, I literally call it the best F1 game, to what is, in my opinion, the worst. You know? It's not that we went, like, 2, 3, 4, 5 years between the best game and the worst game. No, it was literally 1 year. For me, it was, like, maybe a few days, a week. I think we literally played F123, like, the day before. Because of me, you stream? No. I've been streaming for, like, nearly 10 years, bro. I've been streaming since I was literally your age, nearly. Because I had an old channel that I think I started at 14. Like, I'm an unk on YouTube at this point. Right, I'm not going to use any ERS. Let's see what happens. Wow, that Mercedes. How did he get... Did he cut the corner or something? We're already down 20%, by the way. Right, I got rammed into, so that's not my fault. But we came out unscathed. The very first race where we come out unscathed. That's crazy. In lap 1, I mean. Don't know what's going to happen in the rest of this race. But look how much of the fucking battery's gone already, and I've barely used overtake. Jesus. It's frustrating. That's what it is. The battery in this game is so frustrating. F125, so much better. It won me over, to be honest. Like, I really hated it because of this game, but F125, I really don't mind it. I still prefer it how it was in 23, don't get me wrong, but 25 definitely won me over. But yeah, coming back to this, oof, Jesus.
Okay, DRS is now available.
I do want at least one win today, but I don't think we're going to get it. Unless everybody up top crashes, which would be nice. Yeah, the speed of which this fucking battery goes at is pretty much hot lap on 25. That's how bad it is. Like, if you really want to save battery, maybe, in a way, this battery is well ahead of its time. Because if you really want to save battery, most of the time we're turning it off near the end of the straights, which is literally what the current regulations are like. So, in a way, this game is ahead of its time.
A bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past.
We didn't know it, but Codemasters was giving us a sneak peek at how dreadful the battery was going to be in the 2026 regulations. Like the F123 battery, yeah, me too. You only, it's really hard to save battery on that, which means you've got to, use it wisely across the whole race. It's not something you can recharge easily at all. And I prefer that. With this one, you can recharge it easily, but, it don't recharge quick enough. And it uses way too much, and so you spend the majority of the race around, hovering around 20% battery. At least with how I want to race. Oh, and esports on this game was terrible as well. DRS trains all over. It was really bad. I think it's around 20 to 30%. Maybe it's just me and I'm not that good with the battery. I'm just going to leave it off for now. Try to use the RS for overtaking or just straights. Yeah. Alright, fully recharged battery, and it took us like half a lap. It's way better in 25. Way better.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
Mate, I just recharged. I'm not doing it. I'll turn hot lap on, but that's the most you're getting out of me now. That was on the edge. Okay. Really, mate? You've got to be kidding me. Karma.
Okay, final lap. Let's go. Final lap. Okay, clear.
Hey, I can relate, bro. Even when they aren't constantly trying to ram you off the road, they'll fucking push you off. Like, where the fuck was I supposed to go? Oh my god, seriously? Oh, this fucking steering, man. I nearly lost a place because of that. This game sucks. This game sucks really bad. My god, it's still bad even now. Like I came out of yesterday's video being like, yeah, it's better now, right? Like, it's alright, the AI's still shit, but I'm sure multiplayer's great. Fucking no, we got this random ass steering bug that never got fixed. How are everybody else dealing with that? It must be a sensitivity thing. Or maybe a handling tweaking thing, I don't know. Maybe it's an engine braking thing and that's why it got removed 1 year after it was introduced, maybe? I forgot to even tweak that, by the way. I mentioned it earlier and I haven't even touched it. But I'm going to put it on 100% just to see what that does with the battery. Hey, you got a podium? Did I? Oh, that's me! Hell yeah! Let's go. How did I get that? I guess the person in third left, or maybe penalties? I don't know. I don't know. But I'll take it. Yeah, these are definitely longer. I mean, I don't know actually. I think 23s were long, but then you'd have the long wait in the lobby as well on this game. So it definitely takes longer to go from race to race. This game is dreadful. Really bad. Really, really bad. What's wrong with pineapple on pizza, bro? I don't get people who hate on that. Mate, this one guy must be playing this on a potato. He's on PC, the guy above my face cam, and he still hasn't loaded. I guess that might be a good thing about F124. You could probably play it on a potato. I don't know. How about apples on pizza? That don't work. I don't think that even exists. Oh, yeah, can we do China? China was one of the first tracks where we saw some really bad issues with the AI. Some of the acceleration, like, you'll have to watch my video F124 Angry Rant. You'll see shit like this all the time. It's to the point that, like, I remember I was racing side by side with one of the AI, and they literally went over a curb and were still faster than me. And we're talking like low speed corner, like turn 3, Australia, I think it is, turn 3. That corner. I got overtaken across the curb by the AI on that corner because the AI acceleration was that bad. It's not even that bad on 25. What's your favourite pizza? Barbecue chicken, for sure. See, unfortunately, that's the biggest lobby, and that's the one we left a while ago. I really don't want to be in it. That's a big one as well, but I think we were in that one as well. Let's refresh. Yeah, can we find European lobbies? No. No. Yeah, look, I've got all sessions. Can I... Wait, if I turn that off, will I be able to find more? Probably not. I don't know. I don't think it matters anyway. There's 3 in that one, 2 in that one, 9 in this one. Miami. I would use the Kick Sauber, but the Ferrari engine sounds horrible. I think they gave up trying to replicate it. That's why in F125, the Ferrari engine is literally the exact same sound as it was in 23. Don't believe me? Have a look. I promise you it's the same. Oh no, this is the lobby we were in earlier. Whatever. Whatever. I'm curious to see where we would end up though if ghosting was on in the first lap. But most hosts of these lobbies probably don't even realise they're fucking hosts and they don't change the settings at all. And if you want to be host, you're going to be waiting ages to get a decent amount of people in your lobby. Which I don't have time to do on stream, so I don't do it. Hopefully the more F1 streams we do, the more of a community we build up though, because then that will make it a lot easier to make bigger lobbies. Obviously. So for example, if there's like 5 of us, right? Other players are going to join a lobby with 5 players more than they would just me or one of you guys. Okay, let's have a look at this. Right, we got engine braking. Let's put that on 100%. Because I did cover that in the video that I did. We'll put 100% brake pressure. I haven't really been doing any of this, to be fair. And I'll put a little bit more on the the front aero. That didn't take long. 2 illegal overtakes, you know what? Fuck off. I'm not giving them back. I'll probably lose more time by giving them back.
Okay, mate, race control, I'm afraid are not happy with your creative interpretation of track limits.
Fuck right off, bro. They crashed into each other. So I don't care. I'm confident I can get 3 seconds ahead. If I need to. We'll see what this Ferrari does. Why is he braking so early? Oh my god, he brakes so... he's going so slow. I need to get past this guy. Let's just drain the battery.
DRS now available.
Right, we're leading. Let's see what we can do with it. If we come across the line first, I'm still counting it as a win in my book because we should not have been given that penalty. Like, what did they expect me to do in a situation like that?
Green flag.
Gotta make up that 3 seconds pretty quickly. Yeah, I do. This guy seems to be decent, but for the other guys, I'm doing pretty well. I will say this, that section of Miami feels a lot better on 25 than any other F1 game I've played. This might be the best race we've had so far, to be honest. This guy seems decently clean. Oh, he's playing DRS chicken. Fuck this guy. See, this is what I'm on about. If they're not blatantly dirty, like ramming you off the road, they'll fucking do fucking slimy tactics like that. Like, he got out of the way just so he would get DRS. I do want to crash him out for that, to be honest, but I'm not going to, because he hasn't rammed into me, so it's fine. I just won't fall for it next time.
The track is clear, green flag. Watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push.
Oh, piss off, man.
Okay, mate, that was an illegal manoeuvre. You've got to cede that position or we'll receive a penalty.
This game's fucking stupid. So fucking stupid. It's not like I had the space. He really slows down on that corner.
Final lap of the race.
That's for shoving me off earlier, pal. Let me just back you up into the Red Bull. I don't really have the battery to deal with him, to be honest. Yeah, that's a shame. That's a shame. Yeah, we should not have gotten those penalties. That's just so silly.
Yes, 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 guys, yes!
So silly. Still got a podium though. But realistically, that's P2. Let's be honest. We're just not going to get a win today, are we? Either we get crashed into, or these guys are fucking pushing me off track and playing DRS chicken and fucking hell, man. What kind of a lobby has everyone crash into each other and you've got strict track limits on? Like, it's so backwards. That is so backwards. Like, if you're going to have strict track limits on, you may as well go one step further and put ghosting on in the first lap. Like, that would be good. That would make sense. Alright, I think we have enough. We've got about 20 minutes left, so that's time for 2 more races. Hopefully one of those will be a win. I think this was the old Miami as well. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Miami get updated in 25 and not 24? It might have been 20. It might have been this one. It might have been this one. Because the Mickey Mouse chicane was a lot easier, whereas the curbs are really high on 23. I don't know. Here comes Imola though. I've always gone well around here, so yeah, should be a good time. Alright, Imola, let's do this. I had a decent race around here earlier, even though I did get spun out like pretty early on, but I had a pretty good comeback. So as long as we can have a clean start, get out of the way of a lot of cars, we should be okay. We should be fine. We shall see though, we shall see. I know we'll be fine if I play dirty as well, but I really don't want to do that. Alright, let's go. I'm fine with this. Engine braking, put that on 100. Yep, brake pressure up there. Turn that down, just match all these. Alright, let's go. Starting pretty far back, unfortunately. In fact, I think we are at the back. Pretty much, yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do. Yeah, I'm braking really early, bro. Oh my god. Yeah, because that's the racing line, isn't it, buddy? Oh, fuck off.
Afraid, mate. Return the position. Give it back.
Unbelievable, bro. You'd think the game would be able to detect that, hey, there's contact, he's gone off-road, maybe that's not an illegal overtake and he's just been rammed off. Like, what the fuck do you mean, bro? Like, oh my god, it's terrible. Yeah, okay, mate. Get in the gravel, kid.
DRS now enabled.
Fucking
DRS
dickhead.
enabled.
Fastest sector 1. That's because I used a lot of battery though. So I don't think that's a proper indication of where we're at pace-wise. I think this is going to be 2 positions gained. Luckily ghosting was happening there. He's trying really hard to gain the position back there. Oh, fuck off. Why is strict on? When everybody's crashing into each other anyway, what's the fucking point? I'm not playing this lobby. I can't cope with it. I just can't deal with it, bro. The fuck do you expect me to do with the track limits when I think someone's gonna ram into me every fucking second? Like, fuck off, bro. Like, if the lobby's not a clean racing lobby, don't put strict on. It's so stupid. Like, how am I supposed to avoid collisions if that's on? And even if I make a mistake, seeing it's just going to piss me off and, like, whatever. I just don't want to do it. Let's join this lobby. Don't think we'll be able to be on VCAR. No. It's fine though. What's the rules and flags on? It's regular. Okay. Honestly, I'm gonna get in the habit of just checking that every lobby we go in. And if it's on strict, I'm just not gonna play. I'll just find a different one. Let's spectate, fuck it. Otherwise we'll just be waiting in the lobby for ages, and I'd rather watch than, you know, just sit and wait. Right, spectating the McLaren in P1. It's pretty close at the front here. Right, let's spectate the Haas. Let's not, because that engine sound is awful. Let's just spectate P1. How close is this Red Bull getting? Not far off, you know. This is the last lap, though. Big lobby, though. And a lot of people are still in it. Maybe it's not dirty. Well, I say that. Look at all these penalties down here. Let's see what's happening. These guys are just coming round now. Oh my god. This guy's gone insane. And the game knows. That's karma. He's trying to ram someone off the track. And the game's ghosted him. A bit of an overtake here, spectating the V-carb. Ferrari's off track there. Yeah, Ferrari's recharging battery, V-carb's got enough. What's the Ferrari going to do? Is he going to dive down the inside? Yes, he is! Has he got it on the final corner? Or the V-carb? No, the V-carb was gaining a little bit. Ferrari just about took that. Let's have a look down at the bottom, shall we? This McLaren's well behind everyone else, and he's all over the road. I don't know what that guy's doing. Alright. Well, that seems like a perfectly fine lobby. This has been the dirtiest F1 stream ever. Like, I thought last F1 23 stream was bad, but at least we got some clean races in, right? This one, not a single one. And I have been taking out every single bloody race. Every single one, without fail. This is ridiculous. If I weren't streaming, I would have stopped playing ages ago, being taken out this much. Fucking hell. Yeah, what happened with all the penalties then? What was everybody doing? Collision, 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 collision. Jesus. Corner cutting all over. Wonder why that guy was 17 seconds behind. I figured he was making a pit stop, but apparently nobody did. Guess he got took out multiple times? I don't know, man. Yeah, so we're about to have one last race. And then next episode of F1 24 will be next year. I think, obviously, we'll come back to this once a year. I'll try to do that with every single one that I own. Because that's cool. But, yeah. Definitely will revisit this one the least. Because, yeah, this is dreadful. This is really bad. Alright. What track is it gonna be? Mexico. Okay. Oh god, can we even join? Yeah, I think we can. What can we do though? Is anybody on the second VCARB? Yeah, okay, we can't be VCARB. Looks like we'll be Kick Sauber. I'll go in the Kick Sauber. Alright. I was hoping I'd be in the VCARB, or at the very least the Williams, but I'll take the Kick Sauber. This was Kick Sauber's first of 2 seasons, so it's still sort of unique to the game, to the season. Oh, Hungary. Throwback. This track is always in the beta for some reason. I don't get it. Or at least, you know, I experienced both 24 and 25's betas. Hungary was in both of them. I only played the first beta weekend for F1 24 because you were only able to play one at a time. And then in the 25 beta, you were able to play all 3 weekends. Maybe they just didn't get enough players or something. I don't know. But I played the beta for F1 25 a lot, but, well, at first. And then towards the end I didn't because they didn't change any of the tracks or whatever, and I'd already given all the feedback I possibly could, so I'd log on, do a couple of races. I'd mostly just do races online, but every time I get onto an F1 beta, I'm mostly racing against the AI, just testing it out, testing different things, testing different race conditions. Pretty much what you're supposed to be doing if you're going to give feedback for the beta, but a lot of people just take it as, oh, new F1 game, let's play online, and don't even bother with any of the forums, don't give feedback, they just play the game and that's it, which is a shame. Honestly, I think in the next beta, instead of like having it all on the EA forum, they should implement some kind of like questionnaire on the beta so people can answer them in-game, like how fun was this race, or how satisfied were you with the handling, or with the AI, or with the weather conditions, you know? Things like that. Call of Duty does stuff, does a little something like that with the odd game here and there, with like how fun was the match you just played or whatever. I'm saying F1 should do that in the beta for every single race, pretty much. But yeah, I guess our last race on F1 24 for this stream is the first one that I ever played on this game, all the way back in February, or was it March 2024? I don't know. It was really early though. I think it was like closer to March, April-ish, because they wouldn't have known like what the cars would have looked like or whatever. Then again, the beta just uses the F1 World chassis. Oh, I forgot to do my car setup. Whatever. There's not going to be any overtakes here. That's for sure. Well, not much anyway. So we'll see what happens. Alright, last race on F1 24 in 2026. Can we get a clean race? Let's find out. Nope. Well, that was answered very quickly. This V-Carb's shoving me off. What a guy. Wow. Dirtiest F1 game going. Oh, it's this guy. Yeah, fuck off. He's the one that shoved me onto the curb earlier, if you're wondering. If you didn't notice. Honestly, this Ferrari engine sounds like the bloody F1 2018 noises, but muffled. Oh, there you go. Up into P6. another position gained.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Nice. That guy was clean. Never mind. I don't know who rammed into me, but fucking hell. Luckily, I'm still intact. It might be the kick Sauber, you know, I don't know. He did try to take me out as he was coming back on track earlier. Oh, there's that fucking steering glitch again. Loss of input on controller, by the way, which apparently Codemasters caters towards. What a failure.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Okay, clear. Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake, use overtake. Green flag. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Seriously? Oh my god, bro! You're fucking crazy, man. What is wrong with you? You can't have this much of a fucking ego. You get overtaken cleanly, and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna ram into him because I don't want to fucking lose the position. You're fucking stupid. You're an absolute moron.
Right, you've been pushing your luck on track limits too much, and we've been given a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, I don't give a
Okay,
shit,
we've
mate.
been given a time penalty. It will go go against our finishing time.
Why have I been given multiple penalties for one collision, bro?
Right, we're
That's a
gonna have an
joke.
extra 5 seconds added to our race time. We've been given a 5-second
That's a
penalty
joke.
for causing a collision.
But he's not given a penalty for fucking ramming me off track. Yeah, okay. This game is awful. Absolutely fucking awful. I got given multiple penalties for one collision.
Nice one. Very lovely drive.
And he got nothing when he did his. Oh my god, what a dreadful game. We got a P3 out of that though, like rightful P3, let's be real. So, I don't give a shit. But that was a good amount of F1 24. About 2 hours and a half, nearly 3 hours of the worst Formula 1 game ever made. Not a game that I really want to go back to that much, but a game that honestly should be remembered as a game that... This should be remembered as what not to do with a Formula 1 game. Don't try to revolutionize the handling model when you just fixed a broken one already, like they did with 23 compared to 22. 25 is literally just a 23 situation all over again, and they could have avoided all that and put more development into actual content if they'd have just stuck with 2023's handling. Like, there was no need for this, and there's no need to build off of this for 25. It's such a shame that they did that, you know? 23 was perfect. You didn't have to do this. Dreadful. And even when they put all the patches in, right, like, we still got DRS train problems, not just with AI, but because of how the battery works. It also works that way in multiplayer, so you can't get shit done. Even if you've got more skill, you have to work so fucking hard still against players that are just well below your skill level, because the skill gap is so narrow with how the battery works and how dirty air works in this game. This ruined the games, like, really bad. Like, people say a lot of bad stuff about F1 22. Not enough people say bad stuff about this game. This was awful. Really, really bad. But, yeah, that was our video. That was our stream on this. Be sure to check out my last video on it if you want to see, like, gameplay of the AI and stuff. Like, racing against the AI and how dreadful they were. But, yeah. We'll be back on this next year on our annual revisits, of course. And yeah, tomorrow I think we'll play F1 25. I think we'll hop back on that. I'm going to get that downloaded as soon as I get off this. So, yeah. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of F1 24. If you guys liked it, be sure to hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. Comment, share, and subscribe. Also, be sure to never get this game. It would be a huge mistake. Just get 23 instead. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Peace.